The Oakland County Health Department is reporting 3 deaths due to the flu. Perhaps most disturbing is that all 3 victims are in their 20s and include 2 women and 1 man. We're told the majority of cases that have required hospitalization involve the H1N1 strain. Just last week, we reported 2 people in Washtenaw County died as a result of the flu.
And Joanne, I'm joined now by Dr. Victoria Dooley with St. John Providence to talk more about this. Thank you for being here, Dr. Dooley.
Always a pleasure.
So it is concerning us that these latest victims were so young. Why is it so dangerous this year?
The reason why it's so dangerous this year for young adults is because the main virus circulating around is the H1N1 flu virus. We saw a similar thing going on in 2009. In the past couple years, it hasn't been the main virus. But the H1N1, that's one thing about it. It affects the younger adults more so than the seniors and the really, really young.
So that's still out there.
It is.
Okay.
H1N1. It's the main circulating virus this year. And it's affecting the young adults, it's affecting pregnant women, and some studies show that up to 50% of the people hospitalized are actually overweight also. So all these populations are at risk this year.
So we know some of the common things like hand washing. I mean, do we need to stop shaking? What are the things people don't know about that we should still do to protect ourselves?
You always want to wash your hands frequently. Have some hand sanitizer. If you know anyone who's been sick with the flu virus, you might want to talk to your doctor about how at risk you are. They may want to start you on some medication ahead of time, what we call prophylactic medication if you're at high risk. So please talk to your doctor.
And when is it over? I mean, when does the season peak?
The season is peaking around now. Typically lasts about 10 to 12 weeks. However, the flu season can actually extend all the way through May. So it's not too late to get your flu shot. Please get your flu shot right away because it takes about 2 weeks for your body to build up immunity. So please get it now. Do not delay.
And what if you haven't?
If you haven't got your flu shot, it's not too late. Bad thing is H1N1 is killing young people. The good news is we have a vaccine to protect against the H1N1. So there's really not a lot of excuses this year not to get your vaccine. A lot of people tell me it's going to make me sick or, you know, those things. And
that's a great fear.
It is a great fear, but it's not going to make you dead, which is what's happening to a lot of young people across the state.
And so H1N1, what about it again? Refresh us on why it's so dangerous.
The reason why it's so dangerous is because it's affecting the younger people. Historically, we only think of the elderly, the infants as the ones that being a high risk, but the young people, as we just heard about the 3 in their 20s, pregnant women are at high risk. It's just attacking younger, healthier people.
Is it a stronger strain?
It's a different strain.
It's a different strain.
And it is stronger in the young people. And so that's why it's so scary, because usually it's people with underlying heart disease or underlying lung disease who are ended up hospitalized on life support, but any young, healthy 20-year-old is at risk.
Can you treat H1N1? So
you can
how
supportively.
Do you treat that?
Okay, so you want to go to your doctor. They may give you some antiviral medications to treat the symptoms. It's usually best if you get that medication within the first 2 days. That's key because you don't want to say, oh, I kind of maybe think this is a cold, and delay and delay and delay to see your doctor. They may give you the medication if it's been longer than 2 days, but it's best to get the medication in the first 48 hours. So do not delay treatment if you have any signs or symptoms of the flu and you're otherwise young and healthy. Don't just blow it off to the cold. If it came on all of a sudden and kind of knocked you out, made you feel extra tired and fatigued, this may not be the cold, it might be the flu.
Wow, great information, Dr. Dooley. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
You know, you hear about 3 young people, it's startling.
It's scary, it's scary.